Hey, you got time for a beer? I know I do. Welcome to my show. My name's Jake. It's Thursday, which means I got a new beer for you. You can find me at tubajake_69 at Untapped, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I like to hear them. I like to share them with other people too. But I haven't gotten any for a while, so I mean, if you want to, that'd be awesome. The beer I've got for you today is Co-Tio Rodrigo Cerveza Jamaica. Jamaica. It's a artisanal beer from SLO Brew out in San Luis Obispo. It says something about being a hibiscus lager, which means it tastes flowery, which is fine, because most beers do. And then probably also a little bit like the Jamaica that it says on here. However you say that word, I'm not sure exactly. But I like the flavor of them. Usually a little bit like an apple or a potato or a little bit of both. It's an interesting root, vegetable, something like that. So it's Co-Tio Rodrigo, so it should be pretty light. Usually delicious. The nice thing about these light lagers is that they'll take just about anything that you put into them and amp that flavor up. You'll be able to taste it. Just like anything else, you put a little bit of something wrong in it and you get something wrong. There's not a whole lot of extra in this. But I'm going to guess that this is going to be a little bit sour, a little bit sweet, fragrantly floral, like Hawaii? I don't know about Hawaii. I haven't been there. Like well-manicured driveways in Texas. There have been. I think they had hibiscus on some of those driveways when I was down there. They tasted real good. You pick the flowers out and suck at the end of them. They taste good. Sweet. You can see why the bees like them so much. I figured that the best way to do this would be to use my Co-Tio Rodrigo glass with my Co-Tio Rodrigo beer while wearing my Co-Tio Rodrigo shirt. Although the shirt's for Co-Tio Rodrigo Seltzer, which I did not have while I was out there, but I'm sure it tastes just fine. Because generally they do. Lots easier to drink than any kind of beer that I've had. All right, so light in color, which is expected. And let's see how this tastes. It's got a very round flavor. A lot like fake watermelon. A lot like that. Yeah, that's what it is. It's fake watermelon. It tastes delicious. This would be something real super easy to drink. The mowing lawn, cool. Sitting in a pool, cool. Floating down a river, also cool. Does this remind me of any other beers? Man, I don't know. Like Bud Light Lime, but with better flavor and better ingredients and probably a higher price point if I had to guess, but I don't know for sure because I don't remember. But yeah, better flavor, better beer. It's light, lagery, and flavored. It's easy drinking. It's good. It's delicious. I was kind of expecting a little bit more of a haze, but that's fine that it doesn't have that. Being the Co-Tio Rodrigo, it's supposed to be a light lager, and well, it is a light lager. So that's good. Let's see, what else? I asked my brother-in-law if he wanted me to leave some of these for him. Some of these beers that I brought home. And he was like, nah, I'll just go get some more later. As a matter of fact, I used to run a D&D campaign with the brewers and the people that work at the brewery. It was really weird because you'd go and with your, your 6-pack and your hoodie and whatever else, and they'd be like, "Oh, you obviously work there too." But everybody had beer from SLO Brew. Everybody, because he was the guy that didn't work at SLO Brew, but he grew up with one of the brewers at SLO Brew, so they invited him in because he's good at that, I guess, which is awesome. I've never played D&D with him, but it sounded like they were having a good time. Gavin didn't seem to be mad that Ron wasn't anymore. I mean, Ron did just have, well, Ron didn't have a baby. My sister just had a baby, but Ron was a big part of that. Seeing as how, they're married and all, and, big part of that. Yeah. But yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I'll just get more. It's fine. You can take it all with you if you want." As a matter of fact, he gave me 2 other ones from There Does Not Exist, and I have no idea what they are. They're not different. They're just 2 of the same ones. But I got the Stag from There Does Not Exist, and then this other one from There Does Not Exist, and a bottle from There Does Not Exist. And I don't remember what the bottle is called. And I remember the Stag one because it's got a really cool looking deer skull animal kind of thing on it that I thought was pretty neat. You think there might be a little bit of bitter to this? It's all hidden behind the fakeness of the watermelon flavor, although I'm sure that that's like spot on. Jamaica, however you want to say that one. I'm really close to hibiscus. That's delicious. Well, anyway, I have a quote for you. This one's from Bob Hope. He said, "If you haven't got any charity in your heart, you have the worst kind of heart trouble." You do stuff for other people. It's nice. People like that. It makes you feel better too. I know it makes me feel better. Anyway, you can find me at @tubajake_69 on Untapped YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I like to hear them. Like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like. That'd be super awesome too. I'll see you next time when you got time for a beer.